Hey everyone, welcome to another top 10 list, and welcome to my top 10 favorite board games, which is so different because it's not a movie review, movie related top 10 list. It's not even video games or television shows, it's about board games. The reason I'm talking about board games is because we're in a crisis right now. We're in quarantine, and what's there to do? Well, play video games, watch movies, fucking of course, watch show, binge shows on Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever the hell, whatever your poison is. But you're quarantined with your families because of all this shit. A lot of people like to play board games, and some people are now just getting into board games because there's nothing else to do. What else are you gonna do? So play board games with the families or the friends or the girlfriends or whatever you want to do. Play board games. They're really cool. They're really fun. It's the classic way of entertaining yourself, and I thought I'd give my top 10 personal favorite board games, my personal picks. So let's get to it. And as always, before top 10 list, you gotta have your honorable mentions. My honorable mentions are Risk, Ticket to Ride, Connect 4, Jaws the Game, Code Names, and Yahtzee. Good board games, just couldn't make the top 10 list. Didn't make my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is the classic Monopoly. Can't go wrong with Monopoly. Monopoly is a very easy game to play, very self-explanatory, and I think everybody in this entire world knows Monopoly. You just go around the board, you basically got to buy houses, buy hotels and stuff, land on places and buy things. And when people land on your houses, hotels, they got to basically pay you money. When you pass go, you get $200. You got to land on that jackpot, try to avoid going to jail and all that shit. It is just a fun game to play. Monopoly, there's lots of different versions of Monopoly as well. I'd play the classic Monopoly or Star Wars Monopoly. They get a little carried away with all the themed Monopolies, but Monopoly is just a great classic game that I like to play with the whole family. So yeah, definitely play Monopoly indoors. It's a long game, so at least it will pass by the time, and it's actually just it's enjoyable, and you actually learn a little bit thing or two about banking if you want to be an accountant. So yeah, Monopoly, very good game. Coming in number 9 is Blockbuster the game. Blockbuster the game is a really cool game if you're a movie fanatic, because it's basically you have this board, and you get the little Blockbuster sign, and especially if you're like nostalgic for Blockbuster. That's what makes this game so great because I used to love going to Blockbuster as a child. So playing this game is just great. You get to pick all these cards, and basically, if you have a partner and you have all these different genres of cards on your board, and you basically have to get your partner to guess what each card is, and you have different ways of guessing each of them. Like there's action movies, horror movies, thriller movies, and some of them you have to act them out like charades. Some of them you can only give a one word answer, and they have to guess what the one word is. Some of them you have to quote a quote from that movie, and they have to guess it. It's a lot of cool different ways of trying to get your partner to guess these cards and give you points. And it's just a really cool game, a really fun game, and a game that has that playability. And after you play, you want to pick different partners and stuff. Especially if your partner's a huge moviegoer, makes the game a lot more fun, a lot more interesting, and just it's a great game. Definitely check that game out and buy it. It's so good. Number 8 is the Disney Color game. I don't think that's the right title for it, but who cares? I call it the Disney Color game because it's basically you have it comes with a board with all these cards, and you get all these different cards. And when a card flips up, it's a Disney character. You have to guess what color that character is, their outfit, or whatever it is. And it's a really cool game. You got to really know your Disney knowledge for this game. If you're not a Disney fan, then definitely don't play this game. But if you are a Disney fan, it's a fun game to play, and I definitely recommend it. It's one of my favorites. Coming in number 7 is One Night Ultimate Werewolf. It's tongue tied on that. One Night Ultimate Werewolf is a great game for a group of people, especially like a group of friends and you're like drinking or something. It's a fun game. Basically, you're all like different character in this game, and like there's a villager, there's the werewolf, there's the tanner, there's different people, there's the insomniac, and the point of the game is you have to ask questions to every player, and you have to figure out which player is the werewolf. And the werewolf will try his or her best to throw you guys off and stuff. And then there's like the seer, the watcher, and stuff. And you basically have to find out within like 5 minutes who the werewolf is, and the werewolf has to get away with it. If you do not catch the werewolf wins. If you do kill the werewolf, everybody wins. But then there's the tanner. The tanner wants to be killed, so the tanner will try his best, his or his best, to think he's the way, get you guys to think he or she is the werewolf. So if you kill the tanner wins. But if you kill the werewolf, everyone wins. And if the werewolf doesn't die, the werewolf wins. It's a really cool game. It's a great strategy game. It's a fun game to play with a huge group of friends. So definitely check that game out. Coming in number 6 is Betrayal at House on the Hill. This is a great haunted horror themed. Basically, you're stuck in this haunted mansion with these creepy dolls, and basically you have to make your way through the mansion, through this game, find clues, and get out alive in this mansion. You can work as a team or you can work as solo. It's a really cool game. If you love cool, spooky games, and if you love like screwing people over sometimes, it's a very fun game. Definitely check that one out. Coming number 5 is Exploding Kittens. This game, Exploding Kittens, is probably the funniest game out of all these games. Because it's basically like Uno in a way. Yeah, like Uno. Uno's probably the best way to describe this game. Like Uno, but a lot more vulgar and crass. And basically, your point is to not get exploding kittens. You have all these cards in your deck, and you don't want the exploding kitten, but you have all these diffuse cards. But you could really screw a lot of people over in this game with your nopes and your diffuses and stuff, and seeing the future and everything. There's a lot of cool ways you can win this game, Exploding Kittens, and it is funny as hell. The cards are hilarious. The reactions you get from people are hilarious. And if you just want a fun time and laughing your fucking ass off, play Exploding Kittens. Number 4, again, movie fan. Seen It. Seen It is the best game for movie fans. It is basically a board game. You are all different kinds of, movie-related things. You can be a movie clip or popcorn or whatever you want to be. And basically, you put on the DVD in your player, and then the DVD asks you movie-related questions. And the more you get right, the more you make your way across the board. And there's like an all play when all the players can play, and then there's like a my play when it's just you can play and stuff. There's different like puzzles you get to solve, movie related puzzles and everything, movie clips, all these kind of cool things in Seen It, and I love Seen It. There's lots of different versions of Seen It. There's TV Seen It, Warner Brothers Seen It, Disney Seen It, Harry Potter Seen It, Game of Thrones Seen It. There's lots of different versions of Seen It. I prefer the classic Seen It, which is the movie trivia, but I just love playing Seen It. And playing Seen It with my friends is just a blast. Fucking love that game. Number 3, again, a classic. Chess. I love chess. Me and Lindsay have been playing chess almost every night because we're both very good chess players. Chess is a straight up mind game, and it's a strategy game. You got to think 8 moves ahead and like and stuff. You got to plan your ways to get that checkmate and stuff. And she is a little bit better than me, but I've beaten her a few times. And chess is just, it's a mind. It's a game of the mind and a game of wits and stuff. That's what chess is. It's all about strategy. Kind of like Risk in a way too, but chess I think is just more of a classic, more of that timeless feel. And I've played chess my entire life, and I've always loved chess. Some people say chess is for dorks. They're wrong. Chess is a fucking awesome game, and a game you should be playing right now. Really great game. All right, number 2. Number 2 is Disney Villainous. Disney Villainous is a fucking blast to play. Fucking blast. Basically, you all play as Disney villains. You have your boards, and you have your missions and stuff. There's like Captain Hook, Ursula, Hades, Scar, Jafar, King John, like a lot of different villains in Disney. And basically, you have to complete your mission. Like, yeah, Maleficent has to lay curses down, Jafar has to get the magical lamp, Captain Hook has to kill Peter Pan. You basically have to complete your mission, but also in the meantime, stopping other Disney villains from not getting to their mission. You have to basically prolong their mission, but also complete your own mission. Really cool game. Again, if you love Disney, you will fucking love this game, and I personally am a huge Disney lover, and a classic Disney lover, so this game's a blast. I love playing this game every single time I play it, and it's a great game, and I played it multiple times in the past few weeks, and I never get sick of it. It's one of my favorite games. But it's not my favorite. My number 1 favorite board game is Clue. Clue has been my favorite board game my entire life. I played this as a kid. I loved playing this game. I just love a good murder mystery, and I love being involved in a murder mystery and investigating and stuff. Going to different rooms, finding out who the killer is it Mr. Green, Colonel Mustard, or Professor Plum and stuff. And I love the Clue movie, but I love this game. I love figuring out, going across the board, trying to figure out who did it, what's the weapon, what's the location stuff, trying to figure out, like, if anyone who, because you're playing with different players, you're figuring out, like, oh, what card does this person have, what card does this person have, and stuff. It's just a very enjoyable game. I love this game, and I think it has the most playability and just the most intrigue. And yeah, easily out of any board games, Clue has always been my favorite, and it's my favorite board game. So yeah, that is my top 10 favorite board games. I hope you enjoyed this different top 10 list. And in the comment section below, please tell me what are your guys' top 10 favorite board games. Definitely in a time like this is the best time to play some board games. So yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions. Give me your top 10 favorites. Comment below and let me know. And as always for this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.